Hi, I'm Walnut Creek City Council member Matt Francois. Although our lives have changed a lot in the last few months, one thing has remained constant: our need to connect with one another through the arts. Our very own Lesher Center for the Arts turns 30 this year. Like many of you, my family and I have enjoyed memorable performances at the Lesher over the years. We have seen poignant plays and moving musicals. We have listened to impressive speakers as part of the Newsmakers series, and marveled at the California Symphony performing the musical scores of John Williams. Our friends at the Diablo Regional Arts Association understand how important the arts are to our health and well-being. While the curtain is temporarily down at the Lesher Center, the DRAA has been hard at work to ensure the arts remain relevant in our day-to-day lives. Through generous donations from board members and sponsors, the DRAA has assembled an impressive group of artists to provide a series of free concerts touching on many musical genres. These concerts are provided free of charge through the generosity of DRAA and its sponsors. Dine in or take out from one of our great local restaurants and enjoy these shows. The soon-to-be-completed plaza in front of the Lesher Center is the result of a public-private partnership between the City of Walnut Creek and the DRAA. The Rudney Plaza will serve as an important community gathering spot and an outdoor stage for concerts and other performances. Supporters of the arts have an opportunity now to ensure the continued success of the Lesher Center by donating to DRAA's Pave the Way campaign. A donation of any amount is welcome. Those who are able to donate at the $1,000 level or above will have a commemorative paver installed as part of the new Rudney Plaza. For more information about any of these shows or programs, please visit draa.org. Take care, stay safe and healthy, and enjoy the show.
Hello, hello, hello. How great is it for all of us to come together? Now, we can't ignore that this is certainly a different way of gathering in a virtual format because of the pandemic, but that is not stopping the fun and entertainment you are about to experience during Music Connects Our World. So first things first, I'm Marcus Washington, anchor of NBC Bay Area's Today in the Bay. And when I'm not anchoring the morning show starting at 4:30 in the morning, I'm working with the Lesher Center, from College Notes to On Broadway 2019. And talk about a good time. So last year's On Broadway event, so much fun, the people, philanthropy, and so much good music. And we can't deny, everyone looked great. Now for this event, maybe you're wearing a gown, a tux, some jewelry, or maybe you're just in your jammies. But no matter how you're dressed, I want you to sit back, hey, even stand up and dance as we listen to the beautiful music featuring accomplished jazz musician and songwriter Sarah McKenzie with acclaimed international musicians. So thanks for coming and enjoy Music Connects Our World.
Welcome, and a very happy 30th anniversary to the Lesher Center for the Arts. Although all concerts are cancelled this year, I and many others can't wait to get back to the Lesher Center and perform for you all in 2021. The Diablo Regional Arts Association and the Lesher Center for the Arts is truly a cultural jewel and a leading source of inspiration and creativity, even in times of great crisis. All performing arts centres around the globe are closed at this time, and I encourage you all to support the DRAA's Pave the Way for the Future campaign to ensure that this fantastic centre stays relevant and vibrant for many years to come. I can't thank the DRAA enough for giving me this opportunity to present you now a truly unique experience. A virtual music spectacular entitled Music Connects Our World. Through this virtual music project, we have been able to continue playing and recording music and collaborating with different musicians from all over the world whilst being in complete isolation. In this project, we have musicians from Australia, from America, from England, from Hungary, from Canada, from all over the world. And everybody, all of the participants have been in their own countries, filming themselves just on their phones. And we have been able to cut all this music together and continue playing through this challenging time. Music may not be an essential service, but it is medicine for the soul and an important medium that connects our world at times when we need it the most. Now is one of those times. In 1975, Ella Fitzgerald and Oscar Peterson recorded a duo album together, which was one of the biggest successes for them both of that year. To commence our program, I have chosen the jazz classic I Hear Music, and I think it's rather a fitting beginning to begin our program, as we all need to hear the music.
Mighty fine music, the murmur of a morning breeze up there, the rattle of the milkman on the stair. Sure, that's music, mighty fine music, the singing of the sparrow in the sky, the perking of the coffee pot right nearby. That's my favorite melody. With you, my angel, phoning me, I hear music, mighty fine music, and anytime I think my world is wrong, I get me out of bed and sing this song. get me out of bed and sing this.
Music has always connected our world, and jazz, in particular, has always embraced players from all continents. Dizzy Gillespie famously introduced South American rhythms into his music and introduced players to America like Lalo Schifrin. Oscar Peterson also, he had an English drummer, Martin Drew, a Danish bass player, Niels Henning Orsted Pennisson, and a Swedish guitarist, Ulf Akenius, in his last quartet. It's important for me to continue on this legacy of incorporating all players from all nationalities and all backgrounds into my own music, but also integrating myself into the global world of music. The next song features the before-mentioned guitarist, Ulf Akenius from Sweden, to play an original composition of mine. This is I Fell in Love with You.
Somewhere between the night and daylight breaking, I fell in love with you. Somewhere between the silence and music making, I fell in love with you. Well, I didn't see it coming, I didn't have a clue, I didn't hear it humming. Tell me now, what do I do? Somewhere between the jumps, voices laughing, I fell in love with you. Somewhere between the smiles, stolen glances, I fell in love with you. Somewhere between the facts, taking chances, I fell in love with you. But baby, I didn't see it coming, I didn't hear it humming. Tell me now, what do I do? Somewhere between the night, daylight breaking, I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you.
I've been very lucky as a musician to travel the world, and one of my favorite countries that I've been to, without a doubt, is Brazil, and Rio de Janeiro specifically. One of my favorite composers comes from Brazil, and that is Antônio Carlos Jobim. Now, Antônio Carlos Jobim, he was a famous Brazilian pianist, singer, composer, and arranger, and one of the greatest exponents of Brazilian music. Many people call him, in fact, the father of bossa nova. In 1960, he wrote a beautiful tune, one of the most beautiful tunes, entitled Corcovado, which is a song about the beautiful mountain which stands in the foothills of Rio de Janeiro. I would like to perform it for you now, alongside two of Brazil's finest musicians. On cello, Jacques Morelenbaum, and on the guitar, Romero Lobamba. We perform it for you now. Jobim's composition, Corcovado.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Quiet nights of quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on the silence that surrounds us. Quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, quiet walks by quiet streams, and a window looking out on Corcovado. Oh, how lovely. This is where I want to be, here with you so close to me, until the final flicker of life's embers. I who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a bitter tragic joke, have found with you the meaning of existence. Oh, my love. found with you. The meaning of existence, oh my love.
"2020 marks the centennial of the jazz legend Dave Brubeck. UK bassist Jeff Gascoigne and American drummer Donald Edwards and I would like to perform for you now one of his most famous compositions, Blue Rondo à la Turque. Now, Dave Brubeck was a very worldly person, and on his travels he visited Turkey. And while he was there, he heard some of the Turkish street musicians play, and he heard them playing a really unusual rhythm. It was a rhythm in 9/8 time. And when he asked some of these street musicians, "Where did you get this rhythm from?" they replied to him, "Dave, the 9/8 rhythm to us in Turkey is what the blues is to you in America." And this is a fantastic example of how music connects our world. Dave then took that Turkish rhythm of 9/8 time and incorporated it into his own music and created this incredible composition. We'd like to perform it for you now. Here it is, Blue Rondo à la Turque.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Que reste-t-il de nos amants is a popular French song written by Charles Trenet and Leo Chauliac. Albert Askew Beach later added English lyrics and the song was renamed very simply, I Wish You Love. This song has made its way into the jazz repertoire and is now a jazz classic. And some of the most famous recordings of it are by Ella Fitzgerald, Blossom Dearie, and Harry Connick Jr. We would like to feature a fantastic Italian trumpeter on this song, Fabrizio Bosso. This is I Wish You Love.
No use leading without chins. This is where our story ends. Never lovers, ever friends. Goodbye. Let our hearts call it a day. But before you walk away, I sincerely want to say, I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health, but more than wealth, I wish you love. My breaking heart and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you sheltered from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. My breaking heart and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you sheltered from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying the show. Although our lives have changed a lot in the last few months, one thing has remained constant: our need to connect with one another through the arts. Our very own Lesher Center for the Arts turns 30 this year. Like many of you, my family and I have enjoyed memorable performances at the Lesher over the years. We have seen poignant plays and moving musicals. We have listened to impressive speakers as part of the Newsmakers series, and marveled at the California Symphony performing the musical scores of John Williams. Our friends at the Diablo Regional Arts Association understand how important the arts are to our health and well-being. While the curtain is temporarily down at the Lesher Center, the DRAA has been hard at work to ensure the arts remain relevant in our day-to-day lives. Through generous donations from board members and sponsors, the DRAA has assembled an impressive group of artists to provide a series of free concerts touching on many musical genres. These concerts are provided free of charge through the generosity of DRAA and its sponsors. Dine in or take out from one of our great local restaurants and enjoy these shows. The soon-to-be completed plaza in front of the Lesher Center is the result of a public-private partnership between the City of Walnut Creek and the DRAA. The Redney Plaza will serve as an important community gathering spot and an outdoor stage for concerts and other performances. Supporters of the arts have an opportunity now to ensure the continued success of the Lesher Center by donating to DRAA's Pave the Way campaign. A donation of any amount is welcome. Those who are able to donate at the $1,000 level or above will have a commemorative paver installed as part of the new Redney Plaza. For more information about any of these shows or programs, please visit draa.org. Take care, stay safe and healthy, and I hope you're enjoying the show.
For the next song, we are moving to Argentina. Astor Piazzolla was a bandoneon player and composer at the forefront of the music of Argentina, the tango. Now, Astor Piazzolla revolutionized the traditional tango by creating an entirely new style, Nuevo Tango. Nuevo Tango was different because it incorporated elements of jazz and improvisation, counterpoint, dissonant harmonies, and also extended compositional forms. For our next presentation, we would like to feature one of the great new voices of the tango, praised as one of the most brilliant bandoneonists in recent years, and someone who wants to take the tango forward into the 21st century, is Omar Massa. He will be accompanied by French bassist Pierre Bousseguet, American violinist Charmin Plesner, and myself on vocals and piano. We present to you now my composition, Don't Tempt Me.
Their sentimental way. Your eyes so soft and low. Don't tease me 'cause you know, my dear, I want you so. Temptation fills my heart with tension. I must not feel this way. As lovely as you are, a bright and shining star, our love must stay afire. please don't you tempt me.
All of our lives have changed so suddenly this year due to coronavirus, and things we used to do freely are now either banned or limited. And I think it's quite normal for people to feel uncertain and distressed at this time. I do also know that the show must go on. Music is so important. Music can transcend our differences, encourage individual empowerment, and promote social integration. We must always continue to find a way to make music together. In the next performance, we have an all-star lineup. On the trumpet, Ingrid Jensen. On the saxophone, Gabor Boller. On vibraphone, Warren Wolf. On the drums, Donald Edwards. And on the bass, Linda O. And on the piano, myself. To play an instrumental composition of mine, this is Sink or Swim. For the next song, we're making our way to Germany. And in Germany, they have no speed limits on their highways or autobahns. You can simply go as fast as you want. Now, my first experience on the autobahns was quite exhilarating, to say the least. After I got over the initial shock that was and pulled my fingernails out from the dashboard, I realized this was an experience that would make a fantastic composition. And so I have come up with the next tune. And I'm very excited to present it to you now because I have a fantastic special guest joining me. He is just an extraordinary trumpet player, lead trumpet player from the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra. We would like to feature on the next tune, Kenny Rampton. This is my composition, Schneller. For the next song, we stay in Germany and make our way south to the border, just near Austria. I'm very inspired by choral music. I think some of my favorite composers are John Rutter, Charles Villiers Stanford, and Ralph Vaughan Williams. There's something very inspiring about choral music and voices singing together, and perhaps composer John Rutter says it best. Choral music is not one of life's thrills. It's something that goes to the very heart of our humanity, sense of community, and our souls. You express when you sing yourself in song. Recorded in the beautiful little town of Mittenwald, Bavaria, in the Church of St. Peter and Paul, by soprano Suzanne Hagel and her students. This is my choral composition, Lord Be Our Guide.
Your
And now we come to the grand finale. I've traveled the world and I've played with so many different musicians, and it's been so much more than what the color of your skin is, what your background is. It's always been the common goal of playing music together. And you can only do that when you listen and work together. And that is why music is so important and why we must always continue to make music together. Music really connects our world. The final song is a composition that I wrote during lockdown and is arguably one of my most daring artistic adventures yet. Featuring 4 pop studio musicians who have played with the likes of Michael Jackson, Celine Dion, Barbra Streisand, and Michael Bublé, just to name a few, I would like to feature now these incredible musicians. On the drums, John J.R. Robinson. On the bass, Jürgen Artig. On guitar, Michael Thompson, and on the Hammond organ, John Guillotine. Before I sign off, I would like to give a big heartfelt thank you to the DRAA, the non-profit partner to the Leisure Centre for the Arts. Without your generous support, none of this would have been possible, and we would not have been able to continue creating and playing music at this time. It's just been an incredible experience to join all of these wonderful musicians together, and I can't thank you again enough for your incredible support. Keep up the absolutely fantastic work, and I hope to see you all again in 2021. Thanks so much.
Someone's waiting for my heart, though we sail uncertain seas. Somewhere the weather's fine, somewhere the stars will shine. Someone's waiting there for me. Someone's waiting for my eyes, for they see a world of peace. Somewhere there's trees to climb, we'll drink the holy wine. Someone's waiting there for me. Feels like I've been here the longest time, waiting patiently to claim what's mine. Now the time has come and all that I can see are people holding hands, for love is touching souls. Someone's waiting for my heart, for my love is strong and true. And if your loneliness is seeking tenderness, well, I'll be waiting here for you. I'll be waiting here for you. I'll be waiting here for you. Feels like I've been here the longest time, waiting patiently to claim what's mine. Now the time has come and all that I can see are people holding hands, for love is touching souls. Someone's waiting for my heart, for my love is strong and true. And if your loneliness is seeking tenderness, well, I'll be waiting here for you. 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 Do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. I'll be waiting here for you. I'll be waiting.